What's up guys, Tyler Jordan, vlog number 2. It's about 7:45 right now. I am at Fort Lauderdale Beach, really pretty, you can see that. I got my little rental bike. And I'm just going for a cruise. I thought I'm out here, I was just actually Ubering someone to the airport. I just wanted to talk about a couple things. It's about Uber. About couple things you should know if you are aspiring to be an Uber driver or anyone like that. There's gonna be 10 steps that's gonna actually be So there's gonna be 10 steps that I'm gonna show to you and share with you guys. If you're aspiring to be an Uber driver, what is actually gonna make you more successful and make the job a lot easier. So let's get into it. Tickets right there. Receipt displayed face down. Alright guys, so I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Uber, and if you're aspiring to be a full-time driver, part-time driver, whatever you want, and you want to make some money, that's great, that's awesome, cool. But let me teach you, I have 10 rules that are actually going to make any person an Uber driver, an even happier Uber driver. A lot of driving, a lot of stuff like that. So let's get on. Step number 1, what you need is you need to make sure, do some research. It's gonna help you make a lot more money, make everything a lot easier. You're not gonna have to worry about driving around as much. So step 1, find concerts, venues, festivals, things like that. Because there's plenty of places probably in your area. If you search online, you're gonna find some stuff like that. So it's actually gonna help you. It's gonna help you not drive around as much, so you're not wasting as much gas. Okay, so you want to really minimize your fuel costs, everything, so you have a really nice overhead with Uber. But if you drive around sometimes too much and you're not getting too many calls, either A, you're in a bad area, or B, it's a bad time zone or bad time of the day. And that's where it brings me to number 2. Okay, so number 2 is the time zones. You got to figure out what are the peak hours. If you do not know the peak hours, you need to figure it out in your city, in your area, in your town, wherever. Because there's peak hours that are, regardless of season or not, it is really good. So you just got to take advantage of that, figure it out. Like mine, I'm in West Palm Beach, Florida. I get the rush hours. Monday to Friday, I do the rush hours from 7 a.m. to about 10. And then it slows down, so then I stop, and then I get back on around 1:32, and then I can honestly work to almost 12 at night in West Palm Beach, anywhere South Florida in general. But look in your city, your listings, and you'll find something like that. And so when you check your listings for like festivals and different concerts or venues, places like that, that's where you can actually get surge pricing. There's a supply and demand issue, so that means there's more people needing Uber than there are Uber drivers, so then the price goes up. So when the price goes up, you make more money. And you don't have to work as hard, which is pretty cool. Step 3, you want to make sure your car is clean as can be, because when you have a dirty car and you have like old gym socks, stuff like that in your car, you don't want to Uber in that. People don't want to have that smell, so do your best to keep it a very neutral smell. Some people are they have asthma or have allergies or symptoms, so you want to make sure that you keep it a very neutral smell in there, because that otherwise that's just going to make things worse. So I try to keep it as neutral as I can. I vacuum once a week, keep it nice and clean. I wash the car when I can, but all the time, there's sprinklers. Sprinklers are gonna get everywhere. You can't always focus on keeping the outside of your car clean. If you keep it clean every day, that's cool. But for me, I'm kind of lazy, so I'll wash it once a week. So once a week, it does a good job. But yeah, you're gonna hit sprinklers, you're gonna hit puddles, stuff like that, rain, all the etc., hail, tornadoes, whatever, all that kind of stuff. But you don't have to worry. Just wash it whenever you need to. But as long as it's somewhat decently clean and doesn't have like bird crap all over it and it smells like you just came back from the gym, then you need to figure it out, because then your ratings are going to go down. With number 4, you want to make sure that your rating stays high. And how you can keep your rating high is, 1, make sure you can try to play the right music to the right person. Some people will play terrible music for an elderly couple, some screamo music. They don't want to hear screamo. No, they want to hear like nice soft jazz. So you plays. I see them, and I see some old couple walking up. I play some jazz. I see some young kids coming up. They're walking up to the car. I'll play some like new age music. So 2017, what's up? But so you want to keep your rating high, and it's also best to let them know if there's any problems. If they have anything other than a 5-star they want to rate you, let them know, or tell them to let you know that they've had a problem and figure out the issue. Because the thing about it is they have people are able to leave comments, but it doesn't tell you who they're from, which makes it kind of frustrating, but that's just part of the gig. Number 5, so what I do is I always bring snacks. I bring that kind of stuff, sandwiches, food, anything I want, because when you're out on the road all the time and you're working a lot, it gets kind of pricey trying to go out every day and get Chipotle, 13, 15 bucks right there, this, that. So it's gonna add up after a while, and you're trying to make money, especially when you're already using your own gas. So you wanna be very, very vigilant that you're not gonna blow too much money. So I always just pack sandwiches, snacks, stuff for the road, drinks. Sometimes I'll just put it in the cooler or whatever in the back of the trunk, and I got stuff like that. Which also, it just helps me save a lot of money, helps keep my costs fairly low, and makes it a lot easier, because then I don't have to go out of my way. I can just stop anywhere. Oh my gosh, she was beautiful. So you want to make sure that just gonna save money. You got snacks for the go, you're good to go, man. So number 6, you want to make sure, I have this little app I use, it's called Gas Buddy. So Gas Buddy, obviously you know, if you don't know what it is, it's an app, and I'm not paid to endorse this at all, so there's no way in shape I'm getting paid to advertise for this, but it actually does help, especially when you're an Uber driver and you do have to pay for your own gas. Gas Buddy. Gas Buddy's an app. It just shows you all the local listings of gas stations in your area, all their prices, so you know all the exact prices, and you find the cheapest place. You don't want to pay $3.79 when you can get something for $3.24 down the street. So I know it seems funny, it's just little tiny stuff, but when you're driving a lot and full-time, part-time, I do it full-time, so that makes a big difference. Or you want to do that, you can also apply for a debit card from Uber, and I think it'll take like 15 to 25 cents off every gallon, which is pretty huge, but it just get transferred, all your paychecks would be in there, and it would just take it out of there. So you can do that also. There's a couple of different options. Number 7, I'm kind of iffy on this one, because I did it for a while, and it didn't turn out so good, but it's not for everybody. But some people are like, oh yeah, you should do it. I've seen people, they have little pouches on the back of these seats, and they have Band-Aids, ibuprofen, you got candy, you got breath mints, Tic Tacs, bubble gum, condoms. They got all this kind of stuff. Yeah, these Uber drivers, they go above and beyond, but you're not getting paid to do that. You're just really getting paid to drive them from point A to point B. If you want to do that and make it more pleasurable, yeah, it's going to help your ratings. Also, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not, because when I did it, I had water bottles. I didn't have all the amenities that other drivers have, and the strobe dislikes and stuff. I'm just trying to drive them to place, good music, good talk. But the thing about it is I had these little water bottles, and I would always put them on the side doors, so when people were drinking or whatever. And then it was good for a while, and I had water too, which was fine, and everyone was liking me since they were drunk or whatever. And it's good. I'm trying to hydrate them up, and it keeps my ratings good. But the thing about it is that they just litter all the time in my car, and then it's not like kind of my job. I have to clean it up, and why am I paying for water bottles if people just leave it there and leave trash in your car? So it's kind of like I stopped doing that, but it's your choice. You can decide if you really want to do that or not. It's totally up to you. For number 8, you want to make sure you drive really, really nice. You don't want to be driving like a reckless person who just came home from the bar and your girlfriend broke up. It's not going to happen, but I'm just saying. So make sure that you drive really nice. And the cool thing is Uber actually tracks how hard you brake and how hard you accelerate. So it helps you sort of get that ratio down. And so you want to do that. Brake as smooth as you can from a far distance and accelerate really nice, and you'll be fine. So number 9, I want to talk about, let me get some bagels real quick. I want to get some food. Sunshine Bagel Restaurant. So number 9, you want to make sure that you have at least like a towel, maybe some Windex, something keeps the car clean. If you make any spills anywhere, at least you can try to like clean up the car, so that'll actually help. So for number 10, the most important one ever, what I do is I always carry full-size trash bag. So they're really good. So when people do get sick in your car, which you hope that never happened, but when you are working at night sometimes or whatever, some people might get car sick or they might just be a little boozed up. So they're probably gonna throw up, and if they do, I'll do my best to say, hey, let me know if you're gonna throw up. If you are, I'll pull over. If not, it's $200, $150, $200 you'll charge them. But hey, some of the drivers, they tell me, they're like, oh yeah, it's not bad, you get $200 or whatever, $150. And for me, I don't like that. Yeah, you get $150, $200. They'll pay you. Uber, it'll take it from the passenger who threw up or whoever had the account signed up with. It'll take the money from them, give it to you, and yeah, you got a quick come up. You made $150, $200 really quick. But the thing about it is, when I'm Ubering at night. And so Ubering at night, there's no places to get your car washed. There's no places to get to the store really, to get any type of cleaning devices, blah, blah, blah. That's why I carry in the trunk. So that's why I have my trash bags, just in case anything does happen. I've had a couple cases where actually people were gonna throw up. Yeah, you get $150, but who really wants to clean their car in the middle of the night, 3 in the morning, or whenever, someone else's vomit, which is not good. Wow, I'm a ghost. Hey guys, I hope you like my 10 tips that actually makes you a more successful Uber driver. So it'll make the job go a lot easier. Hope you like everything you see. If you have anything you feel like I'm missing, or something you really like that stuck out to you, leave a comment below, like and subscribe. I got more videos to come, more videos about Uber, whatever you guys want. It's gonna be more everything. I got music videos coming, I got vlogs, I got all this kind of stuff. So I guess it's this type of vlog, but it's more of like an Uber vlog. So until next time guys, I'm Tyler Jordan, your friendly host. In South Florida, I'm living, I'm doing it. We out here, we doing it, we doing good. Until next time guys, peace out.